Sloth, you're wrong though. And I love you for that. You said my take on skill-based matchmaking is that everybody is just getting good at video games. The average Joe has improved drastically over the years. It's not true though. That's a lie. And I can show you. You think that's true because of skill-based matchmaking. I promise you, there is the same amount, respectfully, of bots now or more than there were in the old COD. COD just makes you think everybody's sweaty because of skill-based matchmaking. I promise you. Like, it's crazy. And so there was a banger video from a let me find it real quick. From a goated content creator named Mr. Nero Cinema. And he made a video on SBMM. And this was in the beta, by the way. And you know, anybody that's buying a beta on COD is obviously likes Call of Duty, bro. If they're playing the beta, they like Call of Duty. But it is insane. It is insane how crazy it is, because I don't blame you. You think that everybody is good, but that's not the case though. That is not the case here. Let me turn this up real quick and then let me pull this out and I can show you. So, dude, it's crazy, right? Because, dude, if you load into a game right now, this was in the beta.
Father of 4, retired plumber, volunteer firefighter, and leader of the local Boy Scout troop. Just trying to
he
jump
made a
in
new account called Father of 4.
Call of Duty for the very first time. That's me. It's a whole different experience.
Look at this.
What it was like when I got into my very first game, man. Like, it's a whole different experience entirely. Like, the skill-based matchmaking is so thick in the COD franchise now that for me, every match feels the same. Every match is like super sweaty and people sliding and PDWs and like Twitch TV names and everything. Whereas for these guys, this is what COD is like for them. Every single match.
Isn't this? And this is the majority of the player base, though. But again, you're not gonna see these lobbies because of skill-based matchmaking. I was in
a Discovery Channel documentary or something. Like, here's the father of 4 grazing in the center of the map when suddenly he's
JoeWo's, stop complaining, bro.
Thankfully, the tiger could not hit.
Bro, I got asked on the topic of skill-based matchmaking, and I'm answering a question. Bro, look at this. Look at this, man. He runs up middle map, and there's a guy sitting on
the map when suddenly he's ambushed by the thumbless tiger. Thankfully, the tiger could not hit any of his shots.
Look at this.
The father of 4 survives, so he can try to feed his 4 children. Like, I couldn't believe how these lobbies went, man. It's like I'm playing an entirely different game. I just played for hours like this, where I'm trying.
But like, you think everybody's good now, but that's not the case. I promise.
Who I am and everything.
Look at this.
So intentionally, I would just aimlessly walk around the map. I would miss bullets on purpose, basically just doing everything I can to try to trick the algorithm, because I just wanted to get into these lobbies and just
look at this guy
in them. It's not like I'm one of those people reverse boosting trying to get nukes or anything like that.
This guy is literally on the hard point contesting it, and
I forget the score.
He doesn't know that there's somebody also on it with him.
I don't know if he's a YouTuber or a live streamer or whatever the hell, but clearly he reverse boosted to get there. It was pretty freaking funny. But aside from him, every lobby was just so continuously and consistently like this, where everybody just doesn't really know how to walk, they don't know how to aim, they don't really know how to do anything. This is like the very lowest bracket of skill-based matchmaking, the very bottom of the skill-based matchmaking bracket, and frankly, these people are having more fun than we are. And this is the majority of the player base, which is what a lot of people get wrong. Not because they're easy, but because they're relaxed and they're casual, the same way Call of Duty used to be. There was this one match I was playing where this guy who didn't have the best mic in the world, but he can still make out what he's saying. You still understand
I mean, mind you, I'm not saying that this was crazy.
Figure out how to control it, and I don't.
Bro, his teammate called in an RCXD, and then blew up somebody on his team that just died normally, and he thought he killed him.
Dude blew up his RC car on his own teammate. He's like, yep, got one. He was like so stoked about it, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, this is what Call of Duty kind of used to be like. Obviously, it wasn't exactly like this because this is like manipulative, algorithmic nonsense where every person in this lobby is the exact same as every other person in the lobby, essentially. And truth be told, looking back at this footage, I kind of felt like a dick. Like, I felt like I was like intruding almost. Like, I felt bad for being here.
Gee,
like,
what's up, baby? Yo, I teetered the line.
They're having fun, and me showing up almost seems like I'm bullying
thinking
them.
We have SBMM or an algorithm that's trying to keep us on COD, giving us some easy games followed by ridiculously hard games to keep us on and spending money.
And without their knowledge or consent, just putting them in lobbies like this constantly, giving them the illusion that this is what Call of Duty is like. And when you see those other people like on YouTube,
and bro, what a lot of people don't get is this is the majority of the player base, though. Like a lot of people think that everybody is cracked Omni movement demons. No. This is what most people play. Like the casual player that gets home from work. This is them.
I have like 8 hours or so, 9 hours, 10 hours, something crazy.
And I'm not saying that I'm trying to play in these lobbies all day. Of course not. But throw us a bone, man. Throw us a bone every once in a while. And people don't understand how crazy skill-based matchmaking is, as that they think it's like your KD. No. It's not.
From your movement to your weapon accuracy.
Yeah, it's not just your KD. They're tracking every single stat about you. They know what guns you like, how many buttons you're pressing a map, how many kills you're getting a map, everything about you to know what lobby they're putting you in. Like, they know everything about you. People think it's just based on KD. It's not that at all, bro. It's not that at all. They know what gun, because think about it. And I feel like this happens in Warzone all the time. If I'm using a crappy gun for a challenge and like I've had bad games, I will notice that my lobby will be easier and the loadouts I find on the ground are bot loadouts. And then if you play multiplayer, you'll play multiplayer and what do people have? Diamond SMGs, Diamond ARs, Dark Matter, meta loadouts. Bro, you think every single person, the 99, and this is what people don't understand, the 99% of people that play Call of Duty are not watching meta loadout videos. They're not watching the best perks to run. They're not watching movement guides. That's like die-hard fans of Call of Duty. The majority of people are playing on Xbox Game Pass, hopping on, creating a random class that Johnny from their job just gave them to try out. They ain't using no meta, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't happening. Death ratio to the time you spend on the objective to everything, man. They track every single little minute detail about your character, and they try to put you in lobbies with other people.
And again, it's not just content creators though, right? It's if you're an above average player, your game will be miserable. And I'm not saying that I should be in this lobby all the time. Absolutely not. But like, if the better you get at the game, the more miserable the experience is gonna be for you.
Guns and get their camos and everything, but
straight
still,
up,
because I go positive way more than I don't, I have to deal with sweaty skill-based matchmaking all the time, all the way down to people like this who just clearly are just playing the game because they find it fun
and then
enjoyable.
For the casual player, if they play with their friends who are better, it's going to be even more miserable for them, because skill-based matchmaking is going to see that a couple of friends in the party are demons, and it's not going to be fun for them because the couple players on their team that aren't good are going to be getting choke slammed.
I'm walking up and these guys are going up to try to capture the B flag and domination, and just to try to entertain.
Choke slammed, and that's not fair to them either.
Up and talk to them in proximity.
That's not fair to them either.
I like my B flag a lot. I'm gonna have to ask you not to come near my B flag.
Yeah, exactly, Akimbo. Dude,
go up and do the exact same thing
for the casual players that play with their good friends.
I feel like such an
it's gonna be even worse for them.
I'm like, we're gonna take your B flag here right at the very end of the match.
It's gonna be even worse, man. Yo, Fandom with a new primer. I love you, baby. I appreciate the brand new primer, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you, bro. What's up, SJ? How's the Wednesday, bro? I'm a 39-year-old father who just wants to come over and play the game for fun, not get 360 wide on playing against Swens. I want people my age get a beer and play with the boys, man.
That people like myself and maybe a lot of you out there, that maybe we always want lobbies like this. We want to be able to drop nukes in every single game. We want to just beat up.
Mind you, And I'm not saying that it's like, oh, I should be in bot lobbies all the time. Absolutely not. I definitely understand the counter arguments to skill-based matchmaking. 100%. Like, should I be in this lobby every game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But should I be in absolute demon lobbies all day, every day, making my experience miserable? Absolutely not. Should you be giving bad players the false confidence and absolute delusion that everybody's as bad as them? Absolutely not. Because again, which, not trying to be the guy of like, that's life, but yo, life is not like that, bro. If I go to the YMCA right now, guess what? I suck at basketball now because I don't play anymore, because I don't practice. Just like COD. I don't have time to go practice playing basketball. A lot of people don't have time to play COD, to practice COD. So if I go up the street to a gym, I don't get to hop on a court and they get to choose, all right, Joe, you're bad, so let's put all the bad players on this court, and if you're above average, you go on this court. No, I'm getting cooked. I'm getting barbecue chickened. They're dropping 40 on my forehead. I don't get to say, yo, man, that's not fair. That's not fair. You can't be on this court because you're too good for this court. I don't get to play as much as you. I don't get to put up as many shots as you. You're way better than me, but that's not fair. You shouldn't be at this gym. That's not, bro, that's not. So, bro, I go on Tinder. I'm an ugly dude. Tinder ain't feeding me baddies, bro. Tinder's not feeding me the false confidence that I got baddies. I'm ugly. I have no matches. It is what it is. Tinder is not gonna feed me matches of girls that don't like me. Like, bro, that's life. Life is life. There's no skill-based matchmaking in that, man. The skill-based matchmaking is, yo, Joe, you're ugly, you're not getting matches. COD is coddling to, yo, if you're bad, we will protect you for being bad. We will protect you. Like that, bro. What are we doing, man? What are we doing, dude? Like, you're not ugly? Okay, I'm not saying, okay, I'm definitely not ugly, but I'm not the best looking dude out there. I'm just an average looking guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm an honest guy. You know what I'm saying? But that's life. You know, that is life. It's not, yo, Joe, you're not a good looking dude, but we will feed you matches of good looking girls. It don't work like that, man. COD does that, bro, for bad players. Yo, I'm on a yapathon right now. But like, it's true though, man. It's like, it just blows my mind, dude. It actually does. But wait, okay. All right, hear me out though, right? And again, and I get cooked for this take all the time. The anti-cheat in COD is not as bad as a lot of people like to say it is. I might get cooked for this take, but I know I'm right, or I'm pretty sure I'm right. The COD anti-cheat is not. People actually comment on videos and stuff and think that the days of the anti-cheat, like the Verdansk days, is the same now. Think about it for a second. First of all, let's think about it, man. COD is, they are $1 billion company, right? At the end of the day, you know what their job is. You know all they care about, bro. The money. You think the board of directors at Activision knows what the meta is in Warzone? You think the board of directors at Activision knows what skill-based matchmaking is? Come on, bro. So, think outside the box here. You're on the board of directors for Activision. Somebody comes to you, JoeWo comes to you, yo, Board of directors, could you allocate $50 million for us to have a perfect anti-cheat? Okay, explain more. Think about it. But why though, Joe? Because people complain about cheaters that are fighting cheaters all the time and grinding ranked play. Ranked play cheaters are very bad. A lot of cheaters on ranked play. Public lobbies, not so much. Who is fighting cheaters? People that are like top 250 and like iridescent players. So you want us to allocate $50 million for an anti-cheat that people are still going to complain about, for people that are dying in iridescent lobbies and top 250 lobbies, 250 players, let's say a couple thousand players that are iridescent, tens of thousands maybe, of our millions of players that don't experience cheaters like the people that are top 250 lobbies. Less than 5. So you want us to allocate $50 million for 1% of our player base. What business does that? What business ever spends millions of dollars and caters to their 1% bottom line? Who? Nate, what successful business cares about what the 1%, the smallest amount of customers, are talking about? Not one. Not one, let's be honest here. So like, we can complain about skill-based matchmaking all we want, but who does skill-based matchmaking benefit? The casual players, the majority. What does not having a working anti-cheat, investing millions of dollars into an anti-cheat benefit? That's gonna only benefit the sweaty players. Because the majority of people are not dying to cheaters, bro. If you're a below average player, you're not, I'm being honest, man. If you're a majority below average player, you're not dying to cheaters every game. I'm just gonna be honest. But the amount of people that I see typing that's like, I die to cheaters every game still. No, you don't. No, you don't. You're blatantly lying. You're just getting slammed, which is okay. I get slammed all the time. The difference is, and I'm not saying obviously if they're blatant aimbotting, the difference is you guys hear in Prox chat all the time, cheater, and it's like the most basic kill ever. How did you know I was there? I have up a UAV, I look at my mini map, I see the floor you're on because of the UAV, I play the game all day so I know which room is which, I side cancel in the door and pre-fire you and kill you. How do you know? Come on, man. Come on, bro. Like, let's be honest here, bro. You know what I'm saying? The majority of people aren't dying to cheaters every game, but they're going to say that when most likely they're just dying to a good player. But they wouldn't understand the difference in a good player play compared to a cheater play. The guy gets slammed all the time, but I know instantly, oh, that's a good player play. That guy's just a good player compared to, oh, that guy's cheating. Like, I know, but honestly, before I even see the kill cam, I'm like, that was weird. Before I even see the kill cam, I'm like, oh, that guy might be cheating. But I know if I die, yo, GG's. That guy's good. That guy's good. Explain the 50 plus successful reports I've gotten for the first 3 months, for MWIII in the first 4 months. That is most likely shadow bans also. That's also shadow bans. Which is still insane to me that people think that anybody that gets shadow banned is cheating. Don't even get me started on the skill-based matchmaking subject. But, the shadow ban subject. Yo,